echo read it. Residents fund the cities by paying taxes.
Residents fund
Go.
Residents fund the city by paying taxes.
Okay, so what are some of the things that you wrote? Schools.
Stores.
Playground.
Hospital.
Okay.
Alright. I will start on pumpkins pretty soon, but one thing. I still need you to focus. It's not every day that we will have 4 adults in this room to check if you're doing your due now. There are some students that took, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes to get started on a due now. Yeah. I told you about this classroom. It's very technologically developed. There's a lot of features in here. You're being monitored, you're being watched. Make good choices. Check to see if you're using your hand when you need to participate. Check to see if you're following directions. Are you sitting down? Are you having a collaborative conversation? I will not have all this support in this class all the time. So I want to also tell you with EL support, your goal is to what? So the thing is those of you that are in 7th grade, you might take EL support again next year if you don't pass LPAC. But if you're making it hard for other students to learn and you're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, then you need to really rethink yourself. Some students I've been noticing you're making really good choices, and some students are still, even though I keep telling you, you need to be following the expectations in the class. One thing that our class is having a lot of trouble with, and I really need you to start doing, is collaborative conversations. I'm gonna write this down because we talked about this. I even put in your notebooks. We get anybody's notebook. I gave you all, I gave you items so that you're successful. This is the conversations that we're waiting to hear you say to your partner. I've never seen or heard of the word, or I recognize the word, but I need to learn how to use it. I'm familiar with the word. I think the word means, or we are unfamiliar with the word. That's the kind of dialogue we're listening for. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We don't just paste these here to make them look pretty. We actually need to use our handy handout. So make sure when you're doing your do now, that you're one, stay on top of it. Two, I don't remember giving permission to anybody to go get their pumpkins or their markers, so you need to make sure you follow directions. Eyeballs over here so that you're showing respect. I love Marisol, Melissa, and Marcos. They're totally Eileen, Shahir, Robbie. Number 2 for collaborative conversations is you need to connect your ideas to things your partner says. So if your partner says, is saying, I think I wrote residents fund the city's groceries by paying taxes, and then it's your turn to talk. Are you going to say, well, I said residents pay for library? No, you might want to help them and say, actually, when you said residents fund the city's groceries by paying taxes, I know what you meant, but I think what you meant is actually doesn't, the tax. You want to connect with your partner and tell them that you're listening. Does that make sense? Yeah. You're being a good listener. You're listening to what they said, you're helping them to come up with a better sentence together. You're not just sharing what you wrote. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Third, you need to look for ways to connect personal experiences. So I heard somebody when I was reading, they said that I pay sales tax. Somebody over here said I pay sales tax for my favorite restaurant. Or I pay sales tax for that hoodie that I bought. Or that guitar that I'm using. So any kind of experiences. And then 4, you need to be arm's length away. That's how you know that you're showing them that you care. Second one, when you're having a collaborative conversation, you don't want to interrupt them when they're talking. It's disrespectful. And give, and I'm gonna use a word from
Respect.
give relevant. What does relevant mean? So if you're gonna be talking about the Frappuccino that you bought earlier, is that relevant information for you now?
Not really.
Unless you're buying into taxes.
I pay
Give
taxes.
relevant information, stay on topic. So can I have somebody, before we close our do now and get to the next activity, can I see somebody come, like with their partner, do a collaborative conversation? Hey, whoa. Let's see, so we can't all be talking at once. So we'll wait till it's quiet. Oh, yeah. So we need to give respect to people. All right, so you guys ready? Okay, so we're gonna watch this collaborative conversation. Let's go over here. Can you two stand up and then, so say you guys just came in, and then tell us about the word if you're familiar with it or not. Go ahead. You might start with asking, do you think you know? I don't know.
Do you think you know the word tax? Yes.
It means when you're paying taxes.
It means when what? A little bit louder?
When you're paying taxes,
Okay, when? When are you paying?
when you buy stuff, like when you buy clothes.
Okay. And Andres, how do you know that you're listening? What could you say to connect? How are you connecting your personal experience? Because this is how you show that you're listening to your partner.
I know that you.
So do you agree with him or no? You could say, I agree, I disagree.
I agree, but you mean like that is for like needed. That is like for like schools, hospitals, and parks.
You can say yes, right?
Yes.
And then you need to say, what do you think to him?
What do you think of the
And then can you use one of these, I'm familiar or unfamiliar? They're right there. You guys need to use your tools.
I think when you buy something that you like and you pay taxes, you help like the environment. You help schools, hospitals, and parks.
Okay, and then what about, guys, we need to get going with writing the sentence, so you guys want to share what you guys are writing?
So what I wrote was residents fund the city's buildings by paying taxes.
I agree.
What about your turn of this?
Alright, residents found that the city, schools, and hospital by paying taxes.
So do you guys, and then you guys can say, it sounds like we both know what taxes mean.
It sounds like we both know what taxes mean.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, can we get my hands? Did they talk about who's playing soccer during lunch? No. Did they get off topic? No. Did they show that they're listening
to each other?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you guys need to start doing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we now know how to do the nails?